Miguel Adorati back here in the IBOP Vaults, and we're going to hit you with another one of our UFC video blogs here at Talk and Shoot. We've got Saturday, December 10th, the UFC 206. This is a card, you know, you kind of got to wonder, because this was supposed to be kind of main evented by George St. Pierre. That's been the plan, or been what was talked about for a long time, just never materialized. It really looks like St. Pierre's not going to return to the UFC, mainly because of the Reebok deal. The guy was a well-sponsored fighter, made a lot of money off his Canadian sponsors. He's one of the most best-known athletes in Canada, and he was basically the face of the UFC in Canada, and it's just not happening with the Reebok deal. You know, the Reebok deal looks bad. We'll talk about that in another blog. I think in a few years the Reebok deal may really pay off, and I'll explain how in another blog, like I said. Anyway, let's go through the UFC 206 cards. Main odds right now, you got Anthony Pettis and Max Holloway for an interim 145-pound title. Holloway minus 185 favorite, Pettis plus 160. How far Pettis has fallen, huh? The over-under is 5 rounds with the over at 2.5. And the overpaying with the over-under at 2.5, with the overpaying minus 245 and the under plus 175. Welterweight, you got Matt Brown dueling with Donald Cerrone. Cerrone, a big minus 255 favorite. He's been bludgeoning everyone at welterweight, and his last fight with Castellan didn't happen because Castellan didn't make the weight. He's back here again on short notice, Don Cerrone style. Brown paying back at plus 215. And the over-under is at 2.5, with the over at minus 115 and the under minus 105. Featherweight, so you got Cub Swanson returning. He's at plus 200. He's taking on Choi. Choi, minus 240 favorite. The over-under there is 1.5, with the over at minus 165 and the under at plus 145. And the aforementioned Kelvin Castellan being forced to fight at middleweight. Not an easy fight. Candy, minus 160 favorite. I would think that might go up for Candy. We'll see. Castellan plus 140, a good fighter, but he's an in-betweener. He's going to be small for some of these middleweights. And Castellan paying back plus 140. Over-unders 2.5, with the over at minus 185 and the under at plus 160. Those are the odds up at the books right now for Saturday, December 10th, the UFC 206 at the Air Canada Center in Toronto. I'm Miguel Adorati, and we'll talk to you after the fights.